Hi Army all over the world, thank you for always loving, protecting, and supporting BTS no matter where they are. Your endless dedication continues to make history. Before we start this exclusive and emotional story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe so you won't miss any breathtaking moments about your beloved Jimin, because what you're about to read will leave you speechless. Under the dim, mysterious glow of the stage lights, a single figure stood at the center, silent, yet powerful. His silhouette alone made the air tremble with anticipation. Then the music began, and in that instant, Park Jimin moved. What happened next felt almost unreal. His body bent, swayed, and extended with a grace that defied anatomy. It was as if his bones dissolved into the rhythm, leaving only a spirit made of pure music. The world has seen great dancers, but none move quite like him. Was he dancing? Or was he floating? Was it choreography? Or an untold language of emotion, pain, and beauty? Every motion of Jimin's hands seemed to draw invisible lines of light in the air. His fingers curved like brushstrokes painting emotions, sorrow, love, longing, all flowing through his fingertips. When he spun, the lights followed him, like the universe itself was caught in his gravity. Armies watching from the audience could barely breathe. The moment he leapt into the air, his back arched, his chest opened to the heavens. The entire hall seemed to freeze. Some said they saw time itself stop for him. Who is Jimin when he dances? A performer? A storyteller? Or a living poem written in movement? It wasn't just technique. It wasn't just flexibility. It was freedom, the kind that could only come from a soul that has lived through struggle, loneliness, and dreams. His body was soft like water, yet powerful enough to break the silence of the room. One could almost hear the whispers between his movements, secrets only the music could understand. The way his shoulders shifted, the way his neck tilted backward, the way he seemed to fall and rise again. Every part of him told a story. Could anyone else move this way? Could anyone else turn pain into beauty so effortlessly? Those who've watched Jimin perform live know that every stage is more than a performance. It's a confession. His dance isn't just about rhythm. It's about truth. A truth that hides behind every trembling step and every silent breath before a leap. And tonight, under a single spotlight, that truth was brighter than ever. His costume shimmered slightly as he turned, his sleeves flowing like wings. It wasn't just a dance, it was an awakening. Every time his foot touched the floor, it was like he was speaking in a secret, language only he and the audience could understand. Was he telling us about heartbreak? About hope? About the weight of love he carries for Army? At one point, he seemed to fall, his knees bent, his head bowed, but instead of collapsing, he used that momentum to rise even higher, twisting in mid-air with impossible grace. It was a reminder that even in pain, he finds beauty. Even in falling, he learns to fly. Perhaps that's what makes Jimin's dance so unforgettable. It's not perfection, it's emotion. Every imperfect breath, every trembling muscle, every flicker of his eyes, they mean something. Those close to him often say Jimin practices until dawn, that he moves until the mirrors blur with sweat, chasing that one feeling that can only be described as freedom through surrender. Could that be why his movements look so effortless? Because he gives everything, leaving nothing behind? When he performs, you can't look away. There's something magnetic, something haunting, something that pulls you into his orbit. The spotlight loves him, but more than that, the stage belongs to him. He doesn't just perform choreography, he tells stories. Each spin, each reach, each slow exhale feels like a letter from his soul. Maybe that's why even silence feels loud when Jimin dances. Do you remember his past performances? The ones that left everyone in tears? When his expression turned fragile, yet strong, like a porcelain sculpture about to break, but refusing to fall apart. That same energy was here tonight. The softness of his wrists, the arc of his spine, the precision of every step, everything combined into something words could never fully describe. And maybe that's why Jimin's dance speaks directly to the heart. He doesn't ask for applause, he asks for connection. He once said that when he dances, he feels like disappearing into the music. And perhaps that's the secret. Jimin isn't trying to be seen, he's trying to become the song itself. In this new performance, Jimin pushed his boundaries even further. His flexibility, once called inhumanly graceful, seemed to defy logic. The way his body bent backward, almost as if his spine was made of silk, left even professional dancers speechless. Could anyone else balance that strength and tenderness so perfectly? Could anyone else merge ballet-like control with raw, emotional abandon? Every time he pointed his toes, every twist of his torso, Every pause before he broke into a new movement. It was all calculated, yet felt completely free. That's Jimin'S paradox, disciplined chaos. Behind the elegance lies exhaustion. Behind the beauty lies pain. And behind his calm smile, there's a story we might never know. As the final note played, Jimin froze midair, one leg extended, his arms curved like wings. For a heartbeat, he seemed suspended between heaven and earth. Then he landed softly, his head bowed, the audience erupting into tears and applause. Was that the end of the dance, or the beginning of something deeper? The lights dimmed, but the image of his last pose lingered like a dream. It wasn't just a performance, it was a statement that artist pain transformed into grace, and that Jimin is both the dancer and the dance. Every army who watched that night knew they had witnessed something historic, something that will echo in their hearts long after the music fades. Because when Jimin moves, the world doesn't just watch, it feels. And maybe that's what makes him so special. His body might move like it's boneless, but his heart, it's made of pure fire. And yet, even after the lights dimmed and the applause faded into silence, something about Jimin's performance refused to leave the room. The air still trembled, as if his energy lingered, woven into every beam of light that had touched his skin. The audience sat there, still catching their breath, realizing they had witnessed not just a show, but a revelation. Some whispered that Jimin didn't just dance, he transcended. The way his body flowed from stillness to storm, from pain to peace, felt almost spiritual. How could one person move with such intensity, yet remain so delicate? Was it training? Was it talent? Or was it something else, something born from within? Something that cannot be taught? Many said it felt as though he was communicating through silence. When he arched his back and reached toward the unseen sky, it wasn't just motion, it was yearning. When he twirled, it wasn't for applause, it was release. Every spin, every step seemed to whisper a hidden truth about his soul. Could it be that Jimin dances to heal himself? Or is it to heal the hearts of those who watch him? As one fan wrote online after the show, he doesn't dance to the music, he dances as the music. And that was exactly what made it so breathtaking. His movements weren't a reaction, they were a creation. The sound and the body were one, inseparable, infinite. Even professional choreographers who analyzed his movements admitted that Jimin's control was almost impossible. The way he balanced, emotion and precision, how every flick of his wrist carried feeling, broke all conventions of stage performance. He doesn't follow the rhythm, one said, he is the rhythm. Behind that perfection, however, lies the silent story of endless effort. The late nights, the sore muscles, the unspoken battles with his own limits. But Jimin never complains. He simply smiles, bows, and returns to the studio, searching again for that one moment when body, soul, and music become one. Perhaps that's why Army loves him so deeply. Because beyond his elegance, there's honesty. Beyond his charm, there's pain. Beyond every soft movement, there's strength that never asks to be noticed. So, what will Jimin's next performance bring? A new story of love? A reflection of loss? Or a message that even in silence, beauty survives? Whatever it is, one thing is certain. When Jimin moves, he doesn't just perform, he transforms the world around him. So, Army, tell us, did you feel it too? That quiet electricity, that ache in your chest as you watched him move? Share your thoughts, theories, and emotions below. And remember to like, comment, and subscribe to stay close to every heartbeat of Jimin's art, because sometimes one dance can change everything.